Welcome back to Paranormal Teach. Today we are jumping on the hype of the Labubu dolls. What are Labubu dolls? They are cute little monster dolls, and people are claiming they are the spawn of Satan, they are the devil's plaything, they are all haunted, and they are even taking them to church. So let's find out what all the hype is about. And as a paranormal investigator, I thought, why not do a real investigation and see if there's actually any evidence behind any of these claims? So I bought 3 of these little menaces to see what's up. Let's unbox them and go into the history of where all of these wild claims are coming from.
Labubu is a character created by Hong Kong-based designer Kaising Lung. Known for his darkly whimsical artwork, Lung created Labubu in collaboration with the toy brand Pop Mart, which is famous for blind box vinyl collectibles. Labubu first appeared as a part of the Monsters series, a set of characters with exaggerated features and eerie but endearing expressions. These dolls quickly became popular in China and across Asia, especially among fans of urban vinyl and designer toys. Over the past few years, Labubu has become a global phenomenon. Pop Mart stores and vending machines have made these dolls more accessible, and limited editions have sparked frenzies among collectors. Social media played a major role. Influencers and collectors posted their unboxings, showcasing rare or glow-in-the-dark variants. The charm lies in the unpredictability and in the blend of cute and creepy. Labubu's wide grin and sharp teeth blur the line between a child's toy and a gothic figure. So where do the haunted claims come in? Around 2023, online communities began sharing creepy experiences with their Labubu dolls. People reported hearing strange noises, seeing the dolls move on their own, or feeling watched. Some claimed that the dolls' expressions changed overnight. While there was no evidence to support these claims, the story spread quickly, especially on Reddit, which is very well known for creepy stories that are simply made up for people's entertainment. But like many of these creepypasta stories, they were just stories. But people took them seriously. The idea that something so seemingly innocent could be cursed taps into a deep psychological fear, the uncanny valley, where objects look human-like but are just off. Many of the haunted Labubu claims can actually be traced back to cultural beliefs. In some parts of Asia, spirits or energy are believed to inhabit objects, especially those with faces. And this isn't new. The idea that dolls can be haunted appears in folklore around the world, and we research that phenomenon as paranormal investigators and haunted doll collectors on my channel as well. The Labubu doll, with its impish grin and staring eyes, easily fits into that psychological and cultural mold. It's important to consider the concept of mass hysteria. When enough people share a story, especially on platforms like Reddit, it creates a feedback loop. Viewers start to notice patterns, even when none exist. Psychologically, humans are prone to pareidolia, seeing faces or meaning in random patterns, and confirmation bias, where we only notice things that match our expectations. If you're told a doll is creepy, you're more likely to feel unsettled by it. This is not paranormal, it's psychological priming. So are Labubu dolls actually haunted? There's no evidence to say that they are, but there's also no evidence to say that they're not. But there is a long history of dolls being used as projections of our deepest fears and cultural anxieties, and we're seeing that go on right now with Annabelle. What makes Labubu unique is how it sits at the intersection of designer toy culture and urban legend. Whether it's haunted or not might not matter. What matters is what the story tells us about the way we use objects to explore the unknown. And if we are going to find out if they're haunted, today is going to be the day.
All right, we got the little homies out of the box. I don't know how something so cute could be the victim of so many claims of demonic possession. They're so cute. Okay, sorry, but they're adorable. I don't know what they've done to be called evil and everything else. I don't see anything wrong with them. They're fluffy, they're cute, they're adorable. But we're gonna find out. We're gonna run an evidence-based investigation, and you are going to join us along the way to see what happens with these things and see if we can elicit any paranormal activity. Can we talk about one thing real quick though? Why does its head have to spin all the way around? Like, are we playing into the claims? I just feel like it's a little unnecessary. I don't know. It's just weird.
Our plan was pretty simple. Run a thorough investigation on these dolls as if they were submitted to us as potentially haunted objects. No assumptions, no hysteria, just facts and methodical documentation. First up, we ran cat balls. These are motion activated, and if they are touched or moved, they will light up. We had 0 activity on them over a 2-hour period. Next up, we ran an EMF meter over a long period of time on each item individually. We had 0 spikes on any of the meters. EMF meters are used to detect changes in the electromagnetic field, and we didn't have any action there. Typically, haunted objects do trigger these pretty significantly, so there was no sign here. Next, we ran a maglite flashlight, which all of my haunted dolls are able to turn on and off themselves, and we had nothing. Next up, we ran a thermal sensor. This is a really interesting device because it tracks temperature change over time in a visual way. This that you are looking at right now are normal temperature fluctuations just from the environment. If there are significant changes in temperature of 1.5 degrees, it will either be red for an increase or light blue for a decrease. We didn't have any of that like we would with a haunted object, so I would say these passed the test in that department as well. Next up, we ran a REM pod for 6 hours. This detects proximity. If something comes within the fields of the antenna, it will beep, and we had nothing. The Labubu squad could not set off a static sensor either. Also, nothing on a motion-activated sound machine, which are hit with haunted dolls. I even went as far as to see if I could communicate with these things on a spirit box or a spirit chat. Unfortunately, I got no response other than one of my haunted dolls calling me an asshole for telling them that they couldn't use the box at that time. We even ran security cameras on them to see if we could catch orbs, light anomalies, movements, shadows, anything. They had no activity, but we did find out that my cat thought they were pretty cool.
So while this was a very fun experiment, we had no evidence to indicate that these are haunted. These are just children's toys. Check your sources, check your facts, check for evidence. Make sure that what you are reading online has evidence to back it up, because there are claims like this made every single day about the paranormal, especially when it comes to demonic claims. These are just children's toys that look like little monsters, and they're cute and they're a little quirky, but that does not mean that they are haunted. And as somebody who lives with haunted dolls, I can tell you with confidence that there is nothing paranormal about these and that they are perfectly safe to own.
While these were not haunted, if you are interested in learning more about actually haunted objects, definitely check out and subscribe to our channel, Paranormal Teach. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.